So we've got to get our end cap, our band board here, and our band board over there, and our band board along that bottom end, and then we'll put these in, and then we'll just have this center row to do.
Yep.
And that'll be it.
That's a short row.
Short row.
Width.
Takes just as many as it does
Width.
here and there.
Width.
It's narrow.
Narrow. That's the word.
These are all 10-foot joists. The center is 6-foot joists.
Straight and narrow.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to Creekside Maples. So glad to have everybody here for another video. As you have seen at the beginning, we're getting our rim joists or band boards, whatever you call them, installed, and then we're setting all of our floor joists and getting them all nailed in place. It's exciting to finally be working with lumber instead of shoveling mud and digging holes. The weather has been okay, as you can tell. There's mud laying everywhere, but it is cooling down. Winter is breathing down our necks, and we have to get as much done as we possibly can. We're just setting these 2x8 floor joists. That'll make them really solid. We want a really strong floor, and we'll have plywood sheeting that goes on top of these. We're nailing them all at 16-inch centers, and there is 2 runs of 10 foot, and then there's one more run of the center run of a span of 6 feet. We're setting the rim joists there right now. It is going to get nailed into place, and then we will start nailing the floor joists right into those. Again, everything is 2x8 true timber. It's rough timber that we sawed on our own sawmill. It's great to be able to have all of this lumber available that we sawed last May, June, and it's been drying, and so everything came out really nice. It's very solid. It's true 2-inch thick by 8 inches wide, and that gives us really solid floor joists. These will all be again nailed in individually and nailed to the beams, and then they'll have hurricane ties or metal clips that are nailed to them so that they stay in place where they're put. It's a bit cooler, but you can see that as we exhale, you can see our breath, because again, winter is coming. But we're really working hard, pushing hard, trying to get this house built. We're very thankful that we still have bare ground to work with, but we anticipate that any given day it's going to snow, and we hope it doesn't, but we're just trying to stay positive and push hard to get as much work done as we possibly can. Again, you can see how much mud and water we've got laying around. It usually rains a couple days a week now. Sometimes we get a little snow mixed in, and it just makes it for really nasty conditions. I'm cutting some more floor joists here for the center section. And again, they're 6 foot, but I'm making them just a little bit longer so that they will have plenty of reach and overhang on the beams. You can see all the building materials piled up and everything piled up there behind us. There's generators and saws and cement mixers and tarps that have materials under them. So many things that are just piled on top of each other right now. It is very good, though, to have our lumber on hand, not have to go to the store to buy it all. Here I am, a little balancing act, getting into the middle section of the house now and putting the middle floor joists together. Now I'm not attaching the joists end for end. I'm doing what is called an overlap method, just because it's just fast and it's just as secure, and you can overlap side by side, as you can see, to the existing joists and just nail into each end, and makes it very, very solid. And I'll have, like I said, I'll put clips on each one to hold them in place so that they're attached to the beams and to the support posts. Great to have Joni always out there helping me. She's minding the cold, but she's a trooper, working through it all. And there you have it. That's how they go in there. And of course, on the outside section, there's another rim joist, or whatever you want to call it, a band board that will go on those. Now I doubled up my band boards, or my rim joists. I put two together. That made a 4-inch base for the walls to sit on, which is excellent because it really gives the walls, something to be screwed down into, to really give them a really solid connection to the floor, which is very important to ensure the integrity of that wall and the strength of your house. So now we're just nailing them in, bringing them down, nailing them in one at a time. After all of these floor joists are put in, I have to then go and put braces between each joist. It's actually 130 braces that will go in between the floor joists. And the reason I do that, little short pieces of brace between each joist, is so that they don't twist, they don't turn. It gives strength to them, because they will over time still dry more, and as they do, they'll have a tendency perhaps to want to twist or move a bit, but putting braces between them ensures that that will not happen, and it really gives you a really solid floor. It does take time, but it's something that you have to do when you're putting these joists in. But when it's all done and the sheeting is on the floor, you can be guaranteed that your floor is going to be solid. If my count is correct, we're almost done. I think we have like 4 left on that one upper end. I put lots of nails in because I do not want them coming undone at all. I want them very secure. And again, the braces between each one of those joints will make sure that they stay solid. Here I am just ripping a little bit of extra width off of a floor joist because I don't want any one floor joist higher than the other. So by putting them through the table saw, I ensure that they're all, the right width. They all match in. And again, here we are. We're working backwards through this center section. We're almost done. Here we are. You can see all the floor joists are done, and it looks really solid. We're so excited to have this done. So I'm just marking out for the braces there right now. Thank you everybody that watches our videos. Thank you for being part of Creekside Maples. We so appreciate it. And please subscribe if you haven't, and leave a nice comment. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It means so much to us. And so we hope you are enjoying this journey with us as we take you along building our off-grid homestead. Take care. God bless.